question from our friend Jordan that we could probably all benefit from. He was asking for healthy alternatives to sweets. So, first off, I'm going to start by saying, uh, with the presumption that we're probably trying to either resist gaining more fat or we're trying to lose fat, is the typical assumption with trying to cut back on sweets and sugary things, right? So, one crazy thing about fat molecules in the human body is that it's super hard to destroy them. When you lose fat, you don't typically actually lose fat cells. They just shrink in size. Same thing when we build like muscle fiber up, we technically, or at least the general conception is we don't gain muscle fibers, they just increase in size. So when you get fatter and fatter, the harder and harder it is to get rid of that fat because the cells never truly die, they just shrink. And every time you're shrinking them, they're going, oh, come on, man, feed me, feed me. But you can't actually gain fat cells. So it's a very complicated thing. Besides the point, so my top three alternatives is flavored water, preferably carbonated, like sparkling, because typically they're 0 calorie or they're very low calorie. They're carbonated, so they kind of fill you up a little bit more, I feel like. Also, it gives you like that feel of like soda, right? You do have to be careful with some of the fake sugars. Your body will definitely still react to some fake sugars as though they are real, and sometimes even more drastically. So, to be honest, there's not a good way to know, cut out the soda, go drink sparkling water for a month and see if you notice any results. Number two is just gum. I love having like fruity flavored gum, like whatever the tropical flavors are, and then like the watermelon and so on and so forth. Chewing on a piece of that gum and then thinking about eating candy after, it still sounds like appealing, but not as appealing, right? I guess if you like chocolate, that's a different story. Go find some chocolate flavored gum, it exists. And then the third one I'll offer you is just portion size. By no means do you need to exclude sweets and candies from your diet completely, but one thing you can try is if you got a big old bag of Twizzlers, take out 5 or 6 or whatever it is, put the bag back away, and then go across the room or like whatever, like put the full bag of Twizzlers across the room after you take out what you're going to eat, because we're all lazy and there's a good chance you're not going to walk all the way back across your apartment or your house or whatever to go open that bag of Twizzlers, and then you're making all these trips back and forth. So whatever part is farthest away from where you eat your snacks in the house, like I don't care if it's a closet, go put all your candies in a closet, close the closet door, and have them there. Also out of sight, out of mind. And then the last thing is just don't buy them in the store. Diet nutrition starts in the store, not at home. And it's hard because it's an all day thing. The gym is easy. You go to the gym, you do your thing, you leave. Food is all day. So, the better you can do to not even walk down those aisles in the grocery store, make a list. The better you can do to not go down those aisles, the less temptation you're going to have available to you at home. And, you're much more likely to grab something out of your cabinet if you have it than to go drive to the gas station. So that's my 3: sparkling water, gum, and then out of sight, out of mind.